Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And Sale deals. On the ground, out to short. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the
huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Chourio on third. Mitchell at first. 2 out of the inning. Rosario sizes this one up. Calls it into Indiana. Brewers strand a couple. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Colin Ray.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it backs off the foul pole home run. It just got out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Austin Riley. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. Got him.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. And that'll do it. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. So here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers. And that one lifted in the air center field. As this one sized up. And there's 1 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Braves leading by a run here at the top of the second. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Back. Gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Now, Boone, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Frelick on his way to third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball when the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third, and you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Up the middle, and he's safe at first.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Feel that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Slings it across, out number 3. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the second, here's Jared Kelvin.
The center fielder, Jared Kelvin.
The 1-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounce to the right. Terang throws to first in time. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Eddie Rosario. Arcia off of first with 2 away. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Mitchell sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One left for Atlanta. Remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and one away in the top of the third. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Next offering is in for a strike. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him
throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Doing here this half. Back at Truist Park with Merrifield up to the plate. 2-1 now. On the ground to third. Ortiz. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now the designated.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's a 1-1. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Matt Olson. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March, so he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Kicks and fires. And another ball. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. Ray checks on first. Ozuna back on a dive. Another throw over. And this time he gets him. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here is Austin Riley. That to right. Frelick after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. The 1-1 is fouled off. The line of the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The line of the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now here's Jake Bauers. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's second. And a swing and a miss. And there's two away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Rosario brings it in with a nice running grab. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jorge Soler. Righty delivers. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike two. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one missing inside. Line drive caught. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The 1-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. To Adames, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit, no errors, and no one left. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Olsen steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryce Terang. Right side. And that one handled. And that quickly 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. No remains tied 1-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here is Marcell Ozuna. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save!
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those weird hits to get him out sometimes.
On the ground, Terang throws to first in time, and Olsen is set down. The inning is over. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paying off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. And out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the points.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the Ray. Won't go any further, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Bryce Wilson on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. And the righty deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air and on the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll take those group hits off the end of the bat all day long. Doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. 2 on, 1 out. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-2. And another ball. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Takes over on the mound.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And it is 2-1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. The wide to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
2 outs. Bounce to the right side. Terang. Over to first, and Olson is set down. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the first base. Rhys Hoskins at the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now right.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bounce to the left side. The throw to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. The lefty fires. Bounced out to short. Adames fires across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 2,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
High fly ball out to left field, drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes. Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Throws to second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And he leaves 1. They're down 7-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. They say away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Braves up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that skips in the dirt. There's a rocket into the outfield. One gone, runner at first. Eddie Rosario will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
The 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. The relay. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get full. It's the Braves 8 and the Brewers 1. We go to the 9th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Around third. The throw in. Safe.
Oh, he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. For Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach on to punch out of the pen here.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Rhys Hoskins digs in now. Hoskins pushes it foul. The pitch. Popped up. Under it. And a superb diving
fielder, number 10, Sal Fraley.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley. Ground ball to the right side, and it kicks off the base. Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a home.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. They're down to their final strike. Schwellenbach is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Key to this game was that huge sixth inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.